Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Terror Garden here. We got
Howdy.
Mike, Paul, G, and Wild Bill. It's September 25th, 2023, and this is our interview with Ever Metal Magazine, hosted by Beth Jones and Simon Black. They have about 20 or so questions for us, so we're going to answer them. So, number one, well, we kind of went through this, but I guess we'll go around. What is your name? What do you play? And tell us a little bit about the history of the band. Uh, Mike DeGrucci, guitar, been in the band since 2017. And yeah, that's what I do.
Wild Bill, bass, background vocals, been in part of the crew since 2020, I believe.
The pandemic.
Yeah, the scamdemic.
Around the horn, just keep going.
Paul, singer, started the band with G, 2010. Lyricist.
Awesome. And
I'm G. I hit things, and I've been here forever, and it's been an amazing ride.
Sure has. Question number two: how did you come up with the band name Terror Garden?
I'm Paul Terra, and I was thinking of a name for the band, and Soundgarden came on the radio, so I got the name Terra Garden.
Simple enough.
Nice.
Yeah. There you go.
Number
Number
three.
Sister Blind and met G and wanted to form a band, and this is it.
Very cool. Number three, what country region are you guys from, and what is the metal rock scene like there? So we are from the United States, more specifically Long Island, New York. What's the scene like here? Totally depends on what you're looking for and what you're expecting. Original scene is challenging right now with the lack of venues and not a lot of support from mainstream and labels. Cover band scene is thriving though. So
yeah, the scene here for original bands is very difficult.
Yeah,
it is, but we make do.
Yep. Question four: what is your latest release? So back in June, we released our fourth album, Psychotic Disorderly Magic. It has 9 new original songs. Like I said, it's a good mix of hard rock and heavy metal. If you enjoy those genres, I think you'll dig it. We have physical CDs, and it's all over our digital platforms. So feel free to hit us up if you're interested. And also important to mention that Brian White was the other guitarist on the album. He unfortunately had to step down about 2 weeks ago, but his contributions were huge. And we love him, wish him the best.
Love you, Brian.
Love you, man.
Right.
My 902
Inside joke.
Not
Number
ashamed
5.
of it.
I don't even get it.
Not ashamed of it.
Question 5. Who have been your greatest influences? I don't know if that means band or musicians, but I guess we'll go with bands. So I grew up on all the 90s rock, so that's definitely ingrained in me. I love like 80s thrash metal, but I also love alternative rock, classic rock, punk, hardcore, reggae rock, all that stuff. So I'm kind of all over the place.
There's so many great artists. It's hard to put my finger on them, from the Sex Pistols to Deep Purple to Black Sabbath to, there's just so many. But vocally, I'd have to say Glenn Hughes, Ian Gillan, Rob Halford, Dio, Johnny Rotten, Johnny Thunders. It's all over the place. There's so many great artists out there.
Hell yeah. On the bass, Willie Dixon, Cliff Burton, Geezer Butler, John Paul Jones, punk rock, outlaw country, metal, a little of everything. Mostly those.
Yeah, yeah. I all over the board. The Go-Go's, Joan Jett. I grew up listening to Gina Shock, was a great drummer. Tommy Lee, love him. Steven Adler, RJ Hale from Hailstorm. And then I love Buddy Rich, Gene Krupa, all these, other guys, Morgan Rose from Seven Dust, Chris Adler, Lamb of God. I love Madonna. I love Pink. I listen to everything. It's all over the place, which is good.
They're awesome.
We were just talking about the other day how we love that last David Bowie album. I've been cranking that lately.
Amazing.
From Hank Williams to David Bowie to Slayer to Slipknot to Mudvayne to everybody's all over the joint. Bluegrass. I'm the only bluegrass person in here, but yeah, even
stand up bass.
we got a little bit of everything over here.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, question 6. What first got you into music? I guess whether it be a band or a person, or experience, whatever.
Bluegrass.
Reruns of the Monkees.
My music was like my family playing music. They weren't like musicians, but when I was a kid and I watched everybody play group bluegrass, they were like magicians that they were able to do that. And I was like, wow, man, that was how I first started to play. Was on banjo, then later on bass and guitar.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I was kind of raised with in a musical upbringing with my parents. My dad plays guitar. My mom sang. They even had like a classic rock cover band growing up when I was in my teens. So that was really cool to watch. And they would play records all the time with me growing up. That's how I became who I was. And then eventually picked up a guitar and from my dad and took it from there.
Nice.
How about you, G?
I just, you know what? Nobody in my family that I know before me actually played an instrument, but my family always listened to music. There was always, and different kinds of music, which is probably why I like everything. My mom got me into like Led Zeppelin and, Black Sabbath. And then like my brother was like Bryan Adams and Creedence Clearwater and the Eagles. And then my dad was listening to doo-wop and all that. So it was cool. So growing up, there was always music around me. And then I saw Joan Jett and I saw the Go-Go's on MTV when I was like 8. And I was like, I want to do that. And here
Awesome.
I am.
You're still killing it out there.
But at least I'm playing.
Yep. Okay. Question number 7. This is a good one. If you could collaborate with a current band or musician, who would it be?
Current.
I'm guessing people that are alive. Let's to be fair.
Right.
Is Tiny Tim still alive?
I don't know.
Current though, yeah. Like popular now, I would fucking love to jam with Hailstorm. Absolutely.
How about you, Bill?
Man, that's a sign of getting older. Most of my bands are gone, but if there's a band out today, if somebody needed a bass player, I could definitely hop in Ash Jack and Hag 3.
I'd like to do an album with Tony Iommi.
That'd be cool.
That'd be great.
I'm gonna go with Jerry Cantrell from Alice in Chains. I think if he was able to work with us on a song, I just think that would be so badass, and it would really fit our sound super well. Okay, question 8. If you could play any festival in the world, which would you choose and why?
Whacking.
That's
because
there's
usually 75,000 people there every year.
Jesus.
And because our music goes over better in Europe than it does here in the States.
Very true.
So I have to say the Whacking Festival.
I'll agree with that.
Because I'd be whacking off if I played it.
There you go.
Yeah, Europe has all the really cool ones. Whacking, Was it the ones in Germany that AM Ring, IM Ring, Download Festival, and just
Donington.
yeah, all on and on and on. I would agree with all that.
All the European festivals, or that one in Brazil. There's
Rock
that
in
big
Rio.
one that Maiden does in Brazil every year too.
Rock in Rio, I think.
Yeah, Rock in Rio. That's it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right. Question 9. Okay. What's the weirdest gift you have ever received from a fan? I don't know if, well, maybe you guys. I don't think I've ever gotten a weird gift.
I've never got, yeah.
Has anybody thrown any?
Three-headed dildo.
There you go.
Mine pretty recent. Friends know me was a rubber chicken, but if you know me, I have a collection. But recently, somebody gave me one.
That's
Okay.
pretty cool.
Pub show. I was given a rubber chicken from Eddie from Idiot Box because he knows I like them and I got them.
Nice.
I'll never forget coming home from a gig, going to my apartment, and finding a box filled with cupcakes on the steps of my apartment.
From who?
Okay.
Damn.
I
Who
mean,
were they from?
That was very shocking.
Who were they from?
Stalker.
Oh, okay.
okay, that's weird enough. Yeah, I'll go with that. All
Rubber
right.
Yeah, a lot of bears were given to me. I appreciate that. Keep them coming. And
Beer shots, yes.
oh,
Yeah, those
yeah.
are weird though. Those are good.
Joints.
Yeah,
pills.
rubber chicken and cupcakes are definitely weirder, but
Yeah,
that's cool
definitely.
too.
Yeah, zombie dust.
All right, question number 10. If you had one message for your fans, what would it be?
Buy my CD.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
to be blunt, yeah, support would be much appreciated. So just try to find us online, check out the music, and follow us, become a fan.
Come to my shows.
Come to our
buy my
shows.
CDs.
Yeah.
Come hang out.
Really check it out too. The album really is awesome. Not just saying it
We're
because I'm
good
on.
people, we promise. Sometimes.
Most of us.
I like to tell them all to shut up and buy me a drink.
All right. Okay, question 11. If you could bring one rock star back from the dead, who would it be?
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a
A
lot.
lot. Yeah.
This is a tough one. Jeez.
Well, you know what? If I were to go with a drummer, I'm gonna say John Bonham. If I'm gonna go with a singer, I'm gonna say Janis Joplin.
Okay.
That's great.
I'm going to go with John Lennon because he didn't deserve to go that way.
That's
Yeah, man. That's a really good one, man.
yeah.
His birthday's around coming up too.
If it
But
was
then again,
his,
the same thing with Dimebag. He didn't deserve to go that way either.
yeah, he's up there. He's up there for me too. If it were to maybe meet someone like Jimi Hendrix would have been probably pretty damn
Yeah.
badass to hang out with. But if it was someone like, oh, what if they didn't die? How their music would have been? You know, Metallica would have been a very curious one. Like, what if Cliff didn't die? Like, what direction they would have gone in?
Yeah.
So, yeah, good question. Okay, question number 12. What do you enjoy the most about being a musician, and what do you hate? What do you
I
one thing you love, one thing you hate?
love making money.
Writing original music, dealing with asshole club owners.
Love making money. Hate spending it on making money. It takes money to make money. So true. Hate to have to spend it. Love it when we make it.
Yeah. I love the creative process, you know, getting all in the same room and creating something from scratch and having a song you brought into the world.
That's actually a natural high. I hear that.
But I hate the business part of it. There's a no shortage of shady fucks out there and people that are just going to rob you blind and not look out for you. So that part really sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. I love the creativity, and even in my cover bands and tribute bands, I like paying respect to who I, admire. And the original thing is just creativity is great. I hate now at my age all the equipment that comes with being a drummer, but that comes with the territory.
Like a big thing.
Yeah,
That's
drummers
a-
got it bad.
I always try to help you.
That's
I
why you
always
gotta hire an RJ.
I'm very lucky in all my bands, though. All of my projects, definitely everybody does help me. So I'm very lucky.
I definitely get a natural high at it performing. Then the second thing I love is mixing after recording. I love hearing that. I get a high
Yeah,
on
seeing your work
Yeah.
come to life.
it.
Yeah. Seeing it all come together. It's
Then
amazing.
the same thing is a pain in the ass because I've had this refrigerator like amplifier from the 90s. I always say when that thing dies, I'm gonna get a little light one, but it never dies. I have to push the refrigerator. I call it the refrigerator to all the gigs. I love it when they cabinets there, so that's one of the drawbacks. You know,
Gotcha.
It just comes with the territory. It's
Oh.
fine, but it's sometimes, when you're done playing, you gotta, it's just, you need roadies.
Yeah. All right, question 13. This is going to be hard because we got to narrow it down to one thing, apparently. If you can change one thing about today's music industry, what would it be? I'm going to go with if they can find a way to pay streams the way they used to, with album sales back in the day. You wouldn't see so many people struggling. If there's ever a way they can find to do that, that would be incredible.
when we were kids growing up in the 80s, that when we wanted to become music, there was just bands coming and going and coming and staying and coming. There was just so many bands getting signed. There was so many albums coming out all the time, and
Yeah,
we just said it like we just think it's always going to be that way. It's not.
yeah, definitely changed at the turn of the century, and now
Yeah.
it's
Kill
really
rap
bad.
music.
Yeah, the second thing I always change is at least put rock music a little bit more in the spotlight. It's like it's dying, which is sad.
It is.
At least
All
at
these
least on
award shows,
at least
you
on a
don't see
mainstream
rock
level.
anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the kids in general are not playing instruments as much as they were when we were growing up. Like they have that Guitar Hero game, and my kids were playing it, and I says, "Watch this, guys. I know how to play that song on a real bass. Watch this."
Lame.
And they go, "Wow, you're old." That's what they said. "Wow, you're old that I could do that."
Natural response, of course. All right. Number 14. Just name one of your all-time favorite albums.
All-time favorite album?
Just one, I guess. That's what it's asking.
Yeah, I need a second.
I'm gonna just
Sex Pistols, never mind the Bollocks.
go with Metallica, Master of Puppets. Would be mine.
LD Mudvayne, LD50 by Mudvayne.
That's a good one.
Maybe Appetite for Destruction. I'm gonna have to say Guns N' Roses. That's a really good one from start to finish.
Solid choices, everyone.
That's one of my other favorite bass players. It's Ryan from Mudvayne.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially on that song Dig. He's a monster on that song.
Mm-hmm.
Mudvayne?
Yeah. I got to play with them a couple times. It was freaking wild.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, question 15. What's the best format? Vinyl, cassettes, CDs, or downloads?
Vinyl.
I loved vinyl, man. I still got milk crates of it.
Yeah, definitely get the best quality of them. I mean, I grew up in the CD era. That's
right on.
That's what I'm used to, but I totally understand.
Yeah.
Nothing could beat
There
a
was
record.
nothing like back in the day getting a Japanese import of vinyl because the sound quality was so much better.
Yeah, and that's how you got all like your B-sides and
Yeah, man.
alternate live versions and shit. Yeah.
And like you pull
demos or live stuff. Yeah, that was the best.
You could look up the lyric on that sleeve in the middle. It was like came with pictures.
Yeah.
It's really part of the fun.
It was. You read the lyrics, you read or whatever the thank yous or
And on the bottom of the back to a lot of these like Mega Force records and stuff, you used to be able to like write to these bands, and you would make forget about it. Then they would actually write you something back. I remember like
Something.
And if they were double albums, it was a good place to clean your pot.
For sure.
Yeah, back then weed had seeds in it. I would put the weed on the album and just roll them off.
Yup, and the seeds will just come rolling down.
Yeah.
That was the best.
Yeah.
All right. Question 16. What's the best Terror Garden gig we have played to date?
The last one.
Depends if you're looking at performance, crowd.
The last one was a good home run, man.
The last one was good. Yeah.
That was fun.
At this point, I could really care less about the crowd. It's more about how the band sounds. And every show, it just gets better and better, man.
Yeah. Well, we got, I've got 6.5 years of playing with you and G, and Bill caught up pretty quickly. So I feel like we're a well-oiled machine out there when we hit the stage.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I love a packed house, but it's the fucking music, man. I mean, like that show at the Delaney was fucking off the hook. And then the show after that, it just gets better and better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a lot of fun.
Great. That's
Lansing was really cool. Yep.
Yeah, right. I almost completely forgot about that one. That was great.
It was a great show. And I got to learn some new dance moves.
Yeah, we got to play in front of 100 some odd people for a Live After 5 years ago, and
that was fun.
That was cool. Yeah, I know it's the outdoor gig we played at Tailgaters, I think from like 2 years ago. I remember walking off stage being like, "Holy shit!" Like that was perfect. And I watched the video, and it's like no one fucked up. Like it was just like we were flawless.
Everything was right on.
Yeah,
that was in the backyard, right, Mark? That was the backyard one.
No, this was Tailgaters, the outdoor show we played the first time.
The first one, not the night somebody
not the infamous one.
Yeah, Christ. Oh, the Halloween party though. You were at another fucking planet. Seamus, the Halloween party. You were on another planet.
I was on another planet. I hope I loved it.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
All right.
Here's my son.
Great.
Oh,
hello. Is that Charles?
My son.
Cutie pie. All right. Question 17. If you weren't a musician, what else would you be doing? Well, that's assuming that we're professionals. So
porn.
Just list our jobs. Porn.
Yeah, I would love to just. If I didn't play music, what would I be doing? I'd be hunting more. Then I would probably be doing more butchering because I would have more time to do like taxidermy type stuff. I would love to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in IT my whole career, so that's been my fallback when music didn't pan out the way I thought. But happy to still have a good career and everything. So it's cool.
Yeah, I think I even got something hanging out here too.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Question 18. Which 5 people would you invite to a dinner party?
What?
That could be anybody, celebrities, musicians, actors, whatever. So 5 people you would have at a dinner party and have the time of your life with.
The Backstreet Boys.
I had NSYNC, but you oh my God. I don't know if we have a serious answer for this one, guys. I'm sorry.
Spice Girls. There was 5
okay. of them. Jeannie from My Dream of Jeannie. Gilligan from Gilligan's Island.
Rerun.
Batman, definitely. No ifs or buts about that.
Which one?
The $6 Million Man and Starsky from Starsky and Hutch.
Right.
That would be quite a party.
Wouldn't it?
What do you got against Hutch?
Yes.
Bill, I'm actually specifically very curious what your answer would be for this.
I don't know if it brings controversy or anything, but I would love it if Donald Trump came out with us because I think he would really.
And
You
this
know,
video is canceled. No, I'm just kidding.
I would like that. That was a good one.
Donald Trump.
I
That
got
would-
no problem with him.
You
I would
know?
love to speak to him.
Yeah.
Of dead people, I'd love Rick James to come.
I'm just imagining your dinner party in my head right now, and it's
Rick James,
hilarious.
Donald Trump. Okay, who else?
Rerun so he could do all those dance moves and stuff like that.
Yes, and he could also play you the tapes he stole from the Doobie Brothers.
Doobie Brothers.
Yeah. It was great. Yeah.
God.
What about Lenny and Squiggy?
Oh, come on, you got two more.
They're cool. Oh, I got two more. Let's see. Man, that are alive. All right, then I have two more that are alive. I'd pick David Allen Coe and Hank Williams Jr.
All right, with Donald Trump and Rick James and rerun.
Rerun.
Awesome.
Oh,
All
crap.
right. So we got 4 more questions left. Number 19 is just simply what's next for the band at this very moment. What's our upcoming plans?
Writing new tunes and auditioning guitar players.
Pretty much, yeah. So on top of those 2 things, we're still out there touring in support of Psychotic Disorderly Magic and seeing where the album can take us, really. So yeah, we're trying to audition people to replace Brian on guitar, and hopefully that works out. And that's pretty much the gist of what we're gonna try to do. Maybe put out some kind of release next year. I don't know about a full-length album, but maybe like a single or 2.
An EP.
Maybe.
Yeah, all right. Maybe even throw a live song in there.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
a remix.
You know, maybe it's time for a live album to come out there.
Mm-hmm. All right. Question 20. What social media and website links do you use to get your music out to people? So we might have mentioned this before, but we have basically like a hub of all of our sites on a site called Linktree, linktr.ee/TerrorGardenBand. You go to that website, it has all of our digital and social media platforms. Everything you want to know about the band is there. So check it out.
Thank you.
All right. We got 2 more questions. I guess I did not know this, but it sounds like Ever Metal is based in Britain or London. So this is an interesting one. Question 21. Time for a very British question now. As an alternative to the humble sandwich, is the correct name for a round piece of bread common in the UK either a bap, a barm, a batch, a cob, a muffin, a roll, or a tea cake? I have no idea. My cousin is from England. I should ask her this, but
A muffin. I'm going to say a muffin because it's an English muffin. Check out the Big Brain on.
Simon and Beth, please let us know the answer to that. I will not be able to sleep. All right.
I want to know what a tea cake is. That's what
I want to say a biscuit.
That's not on there, but that's a good guess. That's good a guess as any.
a
I don't know.
croissant.
That's French.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Totally other country.
We are clueless Americans, so I know nothing. So yeah,
Hello.
we'll leave it at that. And last question, which is basically thanking us for our time, and if there's anything else you want to add to tell our fans and whoever else is watching.
Yes, get us over to Europe to a festival. Help us. SOS.
That would be awesome.
Amsterdam.
Really, Terry.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be totally badass. Just things we repeated before. Please check us out on our platforms, and if you like the music, follow us, subscribe, like us, and hopefully we'll see you at a upcoming show.
Yep.
All right, so that's it, guys. Awesome to have this interview. Much love, and we'll see you soon.
Peace out.
Take it easy.